Hi Dragons, today is World Read Aloud Day, and I thought to celebrate this very special day, I would share one of my very favorite books that I have loved to read aloud to children for years. It is by one of my favorite authors, Kevin Hinckus, and it is Lilly's Purple Plastic Purse. I hope you enjoy it. And actually, this is a very special copy because it is signed by the author. Lilly loved school. She loved the pointy pencils, she loved the squeaky chalk, and she loved the way her boots went clickety, 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 click down the long, shiny hallways. Lilly loved the privacy of her own desk. She loved the fish sticks and chocolate milk at lunch. And most of all, she loved her teacher, Mr. Slinger. So see here, you can see Lilly is just a happy little student who absolutely adores school. Mr. Slinger was sharp as a tack. He wore artistic shirts. He wore glasses on a chain around his neck, and he wore a different colored tie each day of the week. Wow, said Lilly. That was just about all she could say was wow. Instead of greeting students or good morning pupils, Mr. Slinger winked and said, howdy. He thought the desk and rows were old-fashioned and boring. Do you rodents think you could handle a semicircle? And he provided the most tasty snacks, things that were curly and crunchy and cheesy. I want to be a teacher when I grow up, said Lilly. Me too, said her friends Chester and Wilson and Victor. See, there's Mr. Slinger. And he is just so cool. And the kids love him. At home, Lilly pretended to be Mr. Slinger. I am the teacher, she told her brother, baby Julius. Listen up! Lilly even wanted her own set of deluxe picture encyclopedias. What's with Lilly? Asked her mother. I thought she wanted to be a surgeon or an ambulance driver or a diva, said her father. It must be because of her teacher, Mr. Slinger, said her mother. Wow, said her father. That was just about all he could say was wow. Whenever the students had free time, they were permitted to go to the light bulb lab in the back of the classroom. There, they expressed their ideas creatively through drawing and writing, and Lilly went often. She had lots of ideas. She drew pictures of Mr. Slinger, and she wrote stories about him too. During sharing time, Lilly showed her creations to the entire class. Wow, said Mr. Slinger. That's just about all he could say was wow. So here you can see Lilly is pretending to be the teacher. When I was little, I loved playing teacher. And there she is back at the creative table and her picture of Mr. Slinger. When Mr. Slinger had bus duty, Lilly stood in line even though she didn't ride the bus. Lilly raised her hand, me, more than anybody else in the class, even if she didn't know the answer. She volunteered to stay after school to clap erasers. I want to be a teacher when I grow up, said Lilly. Excellent choice, said Mr. Slinger. So Lilly really goes out of her way to help Mr. Slinger. She just loves being with him. One Monday morning, Lilly came to school especially happy. She had gone shopping with her granny over the weekend, and Lilly had a new pair of movie star glasses, complete with glittery diamonds and a chain like Mr. Slinger. She had 3 shiny quarters. And best of all, she had a new purple plastic purse that played a jaunty tune when it opened. Lilly is so happy. So her purse plays music when it opens. She's got new quarters, she's got her red boots, and she's got these fabulous new sunglasses. She is a happy little mouse. Lilly wanted to show everyone. Not now, said Mr. Slinger. Listen to our story. But Lilly had a hard time listening. Lilly really wanted to show everyone. Not now, said Mr. Slinger. Let's be considerate of our classmates. But Lilly had a hard time being considerate. Lilly really wanted to show everyone. Not now, said Mr. Slinger. Wait until sharing time or recess. But Lilly could not wait any longer. The glasses were so glittery, the quarters were so shiny, and the purse played such nice music, not to mention how excellent it was for school supplies. "Look," Lilly whispered fiercely. "Look, everyone! Look what I've got!" Everyone looked, including Mr. Slinger, who was not amused. So here she is. She couldn't wait until it was the right time to share. "I'll keep your things at my desk until the end of the day," said Mr. Slinger. "They'll be safe in there, and then you can take them home." Lily's stomach lurched. She felt like crying. Her glasses were gone. Her quarters were gone. Her purple plastic purse was gone. Lilly longed for her purse all morning. She was even too sad to eat snack. Mr. Slinger served before recess. That afternoon, Lilly went to the light bulb lab. She was still very sad. She thought and she thought and she thought and she thought, and then she became angry. She thought and she thought and she thought some more, and then she became furious. And she thought and she thought and she thought some more, and she drew a picture of Mr. Slinger. Now, Lilly is really mad at this point, so I'm thinking that picture is not going to be very nice. Look at her eyes. You can tell how angry she is. Right before the last bell rang, Lilly snuck a drawing into Mr. Slinger's book bag. Look at this picture. It says, "Big, fat, mean-stealing teacher, wanted by the FBI." She wrote, "Thief, claws, bad." She said, "P.S. I don't want to be a teacher anymore when I grow up." She left that in his bag to find. When all the students were buttoned and zipped and snapped and tied and ready to go home, Mr. Slinger strolled over to Lilly and gave her her purple plastic purse back. "It's a beautiful purse," said Mr. Slinger. "Your quarters are quite nice and jingly, and those glasses are absolutely fabulous. You may bring them back to school as long as you don't disturb the rest of the class." "I don't want to be a teacher anymore when I grow up," said Lilly, and she marched out of class. She is still very upset. On her way home, Lilly opened her purse. Her glasses and quarters were inside, and so was a note from Mr. Slinger. It said, "Today was a difficult day, but tomorrow will be better." And there was a small bag of tasty snacks at the bottom of her purse. Now remember, Lilly put a very mean drawing in Mr. Slinger's bag, and here he put a really nice note and a treat for Lilly. Lily's stomach lurched. She felt like crying. She felt simply awful. She ran all the way home and told her mother and father everything. Instead of watching her favorite cartoons, Lilly decided to sit in the uncooperative chair. "I'll stay here a million years from Mr. Slinger. Why does everything always happen to me? 1051, 1052, 1059. And that night, Lilly drew a new picture of Mr. Slinger, and she wrote a story about him. Lilly was really, really sorry, so everyone forgave her, even her parents, even her stinky baby brother, and especially her incredible teacher. And then the sun shined its smiley face down on everyone and everything, even the bugs and the worms. The end. And she wrote here, "Listen up, I forgive everyone." She says he's good, kind, nice, could be principal. And here she wrote the worms, and Lilly saying, "I'm really, 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 really sorry." She felt so bad about drawing that picture of Mr. Slinger. Lily's mother wrote a note, and Lily's father baked some tasty snacks for Lilly to take to school the next day. "I think Mr. Slinger will understand," said Lily's mother. "I know he will," said Lily's father. And the next morning, Lilly got to school early. "These are for you," Lilly said to Mr. Slinger, "because I'm really, 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 really sorry." Mr. Slinger read the story, and he looked at the picture, and he read the note, and he sampled the snack. "Wow," said Mr. Slinger. That was just about all he could say was, "Wow." What do you think we could do with this? Asked Mr. Slinger. He's holding up the really mean picture that Lily drew of him. Could we just throw it away? Asked Lily. Excellent idea, said Mr. Slinger. During sharing time, Lily demonstrated the many uses of her and unique qualities of her purple plastic purse, her shiny quarters, and her glittery movie star glasses. Then she did a little performance using them as props. It's called interpretive dance, said Lily. Mr. Slinger joined in. Wow, said the entire class. That was just about all he could say was wow. Throughout the rest of the day, Lily's purse and quarters and sunglasses were tucked safely inside of her desk. She peeked at them often, but did not disturb a soul. And right before the last bell, Mr. Slinger served Lily snacks to everyone. What do you want to be when you grow up? Asked Mr. Slinger. A teacher! Everyone responded, and Lily's response was the loudest. Excellent choice, said Mr. Slinger. And as all of the pupils filed out of the classroom, Lily held her purple plastic purse close to her heart. And Mr. Slinger was right. It had been a better day. Lily ran and skipped and hopped and flew all the way home. She was so happy. And she really did want to be a teacher when she grew up. Except when she didn't want to be a dancer or a surgeon or an ambulance driver or a diva or a pilot or a hairdresser or a scuba diver. Because Lily had all kinds of things she wanted to do when she grew up. I hope you will take some time to find a book that you love to read aloud as a family and enjoy it together tonight. Reading aloud is such a wonderful way to learn about new characters, to go on different adventures through stories, and just to laugh and celebrate books as a family. So I hope you enjoyed Lily's Purple Plastic Purse, and thank you for letting me read it to you today on World Read Aloud Day. Have a great weekend, Dragons.